Now I'm going to show you the big topper, otherwise known as the Big Daddy. Check it out. So this is how this works. How we went ahead and applied it into her head. This is what we went ahead and did first. We brought it in right to the fringe, no laughing, right into the fringe. Then we brought it in, we go ahead and snap down, brought this all the way back and went ahead and snapped it down to go ahead and secure it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wide tooth side of my comb. I don't really want to use the fine tooth side because I don't want to make the hair completely frizzy when I'm working with it. I just want everything to go ahead and glide through. I take decent size sectioning, and once again, I'm going to go in on an angle the whole entire time. Every once in a while, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll crisscross it. I don't want to go in there and make it completely straight, because if she shakes her head from side to side, I want to make sure that the internal layering that we're putting in there actually moves and just kind of frames the face. So I go in on an angle, and what I do is I just kind of slide out. I take my time. I'm using very controlled cutting. So I'm working in, and I just kind of watch it fall. Okay, it's almost like turning human beings into dolls. I have a blast doing this. I love opening up the fringe area. It really opens up the face and makes it pop. So I'm taking these little sections. Now I'm going to go in on an angle this way. And now watch. I just kind of walk it down. Walk it down, walk it down, walk it down. Anything else that I got laying around, I can go ahead and clean that up a little bit later with my scissors. So since we're actually dealing with the topper, we're not actually dealing with her hair, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up right to where her natural hair is. So I'm still going to cut on somewhat of an angle. I really don't want to go in there and have too many straight lines. So we'll go ahead and take the majority of the length off this way. Keep in mind, I can always go back in when I'm checking my work and use my scissors to go ahead and get rid of some of these little guys that we have going on right now. So this is supposed to be fun and very spontaneous, so just go ahead and keep on moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch to a scissor. Now the technique that I'm going to use, everything that I'm going to do, I'm going to cut up. I don't necessarily want to go in there and create any blunt lines. I want to go really soft, making this as smooth as I possibly can. So with little to no tension, all I do is I just kind of point cut right around that temporary tattoo because I really want to go ahead and show that off. And we'll go ahead and clean her up later. So I'm working through the back, and all we're doing is getting rid of some of the hairs that we missed when we were using our thinning shears. Everything's coming up, coming up. So we're going to go ahead and leave it like this for right now. I'm going to go ahead offset, and I'm going to go ahead and bump her out with my flat iron, and we're going to go ahead and bring her back for last look.